Coming to you guys from the worldwide studios of Madhouse TV. Hey, I'm Steve Strangio. This is the Strangio Show, and I like me. Hanging out with us. I'm cracking myself up. I don't care. Hanging out with us today, folks. We're gonna tweak this the thing a little bit. We're gonna tweak it a little bit. We're gonna have a little fun with this tonight because, hey, hanging out with me, Evie Turner. Hey, look, there's Evie over there. Hi, Evie.
Hi, Steve.
Ooh, look at this. It's like
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh.
Here's a story
Wait,
about Steve and Evie. That's great. See, what you guys usually don't see is like,
I'm working the board.
Evie or Tom or behind the board. We have another Tom who you can't see who's working the sound thing over there. Yeah. And we rarely get to see the people behind the scenes. And since I want to introduce you guys to everybody around here. You already know Evie. I mean, I was on Evie's show last time. And we got to hang out talking about random acts of horror. Did you have a good time having me on the show?
I adored it.
Oh, it was a blast, wasn't it?
It was a blast.
We had like 3 of the actors kind of just like sitting there all squinched together. Christy, I think, coughed up her uvula. She no longer has a uvula. She coughed it up.
I was really genuinely worried about it. But what was funny was for the first 10 times she coughed, I didn't notice. I was so wrapped up in everything that was going on. I was like, oh, someone's coughing over everybody.
And she was like, I want to be in. Are you all right? Are you a werewolf? What happened?
Are you changing? What's going on?
Then we had George in the center, George Papadamato.
And everybody, apparently, we've noticed that through us trying to sell tickets, and I'm representing
Jersey.
Jersey. Sell tickets in the fact that everybody wants to see the show purely because I'm putting him in a tutu.
Right.
And I think that's just genius. I think every show we do to sell tickets, we should put a man in a tutu.
George Papadamato is in a play, one of the plays in Random Acts of Horror called The Mad Pixie, which is loosely based on my girlfriend Helena. She's a pixie. She gets mad sometimes. And George is like the manliest Greek man in the history of man Greekness. And we put him in like this rainbow tutu, and his name is Fred the Perv Pixie. And it's going to be freaking hysterical. Because every time he does it, Evie just loses. Because Evie's playing the Mad Pixie.
Yeah.
And I told you, by the way, Helena can do an impersonation of you doing an impersonation of her.
See,
it drives me crazy.
That blows my mind. Because I don't understand how she does that, because she's doing an impression of herself.
Yeah.
I think that's brilliant, but she puts a slight British accent on it.
A little bit, yeah. A little bit. Every time she gets mad, it's like, hey, Steve, hey, how you doing over here? Whoa! Stop it.
No, I'm getting better at Fred.
Yeah.
It's the thing that I'm worried about is Christy, Sarah, and George in Ex-Boyfriend, because let's face it, Christy's got the best voice in the world. I really don't know how.
She's just like this nice, petite little girl, but then you unleash her upon the populace. And it's freaking insane.
She plays a lesbian that I've said is from Brooklyn.
It's from Brooklyn, yeah.
And it's just the funniest thing you've ever seen. And I honestly do not know how they're going to keep themselves together.
And then we have Sarah Watkins, who is like this sultry, sexy, beautiful woman, and she will just dive into it head first.
And what I thought was hilarious was the tech run on Monday. Yeah. I was playing X.
Yeah.
So like Anthony in the sound booth was like, if he wasn't masturbating, I don't know what was going on.
Have you checked the booth? We need a mop. That was pretty wild.
Because there was me and her getting off with each other.
So check out the show, and you'll get to see that. It's Random Acts of Horror. It's opening October 12th. You'll be seeing a commercial for the show later. And Evie and I are going to be here throughout the whole show, just like shooting the shit.
We're just hanging out.
I cursed for the first time on the show.
We're just hanging
out. There you go. All right, that's okay.
I think I ruined it by saying
Yeah, that thing. All right. She likes to play dice. That's what she
yeah.
So on the show, we got a lot of really amazing videos. The first video, which I want to show you guys, is actually a video I did, back in the mid-'90s. It actually has a lot of people have actually gone on to do some really amazing stuff. Jay London, who kind of looks like Slash meets Henny Youngman. He was on Last Comic Standing. We have Rock Rubin from King of Queens, and currently Here Comes the Boom being interviewed, and a few other amazing comedians. So I wrote and produced and directed this thing back in the mid-'90s, and it's a pilot for a talk show where I'd actually go on location and hang out behind the scenes with a bunch of comedians, and it's called We're Backstage. So let's check it out right now.
All right, gang, here we are. This is Chuckles Comedy Club. My name is Steve Strangio. We are actually on the street here in Mineola, and there are cars flying by, as you can see. It's a normal everyday street. And this is what it's like right before the show. Very quiet right now in Chuckles because we like this. This is the calm before the storm. And the things are going to pick up. And it's going to be wild and fun. And I'll be with you throughout the whole night talking to comics and telling you what it feels like to be behind the scenes at a comedy club. So stick around, enjoy. We're going to be back. Okay, we're going to be making up the list right now for the comedians, so you're going to see what that's like. Joe Mack is going to go first. Rich Walker is second. That's him right there. That's me, Steve Strangio. And Jay London's fourth and clean up. And Tim Hamion, if he gets there on time, is going to be fifth. And if he doesn't, you know, we'll have a Tim Hamion impersonator. And that's the show. And that's how we do lineups. Thank you. I'll be back. Everybody look, it's Jay London. It can be as funny as you want to be. Serious? Yeah, you can. If you want to be serious, we can talk about the environment, the ozone layer. I mean, how do you feel about it? Jay London is. You always have a different view on the world, man. You were just there. I mean, when people first see you on stage, either they're frightened or they're intrigued, and they always go on your side because you're just like you do your bit. And
because I think overall it takes them about they're sharks. The audience is sharks.
The audience is sharks.
So within a 30-second period, I'm not edible. I'm not edible. So they feel this tremendous, possibly amount of honesty. I either will get tremendously lucky in this lifetime, or I'll be in the web of obscurity from now until ever. But I don't want to leave you on a depressing note. Any other questions?
On a high note,
yeah,
it's showtime.
It's showtime, everybody. Okay, we're going to be back with some comedy. This is Jay London. He will definitely go places because I got a car and I'm going to drive him there.
Thank you. I do need a ride. Thank you very much.
Okay, we'll see you later. Usually when a comic, before he goes on stage, he has to get to a mindset to jump on there. The locker room is wondering why are we doing this. Do you ever have that moment where, like, before you go up on stage, you have to like get everybody the heck away from you?
It's a ritual. I think every comic has a ritual.
I sacrifice. What do you do?
It all starts with the lucky underwear, Steve. You ever have that feeling you're just forgetting something? Something? I had a string around my finger.
All right, hang out with Joe Mack. This is going to be the first guy up tonight.
I'm ready.
Do I look ready? All right, Joe's about to go on. This is what happened.
It took me actually like 10 tries to actually get on stage finally.
What made you not want to go on?
I was just terrified of the stage. I was terrified of getting in front of people.
Yeah.
I was just very afraid, and I slowly worked my way into the club just to watch the show.
Just to hang out with the comics?
To hang out, not even with the comics, just by myself.
I'm going on stage for the first time again, man. Bye, see you later. Hope I'm funny. He's eating his pesto now. Hey! Look at that. It's yum. Pesto, the food of comics.
If you can zoom in on exactly what I'm doing, it's very tasty. The best potato I ever had. Really? I mean, I can tell you differently, but I would be lying.
So your headliner, big guy. It's Chuckles. It's Sunday, your headliner. We're happy for you.
Steve, I'm not going to kid you.
Don't kid me.
A lot of pressure.
It's a crowd.
It's a hot crowd.
Yeah?
If I give my best effort. More gum. That's all I want. If I hit my mark.
Yes. The zen of the bubble. Thank you.
If I stand and deliver.
Yeah? I'm going to call the paramedics. I'll be right back. That's beautiful.
Honestly, I think it went real adequate.
So there you go. That was filmed at a place called Chuckles in a town called Mineola. Chuckles is no longer. That's a shame. It's now an Italian restaurant, I think. It was one of the original 3 clubs on Long Island when they had stand-up comedy. A lot of stand-up comedy is still here on Long Island, but in the beginning days, it was like East Side Comedy, Chuckles, Governors, Thomas McGuire's in Bohemia. A lot of really, really cool clubs. So we saw some really amazing people there. Joe Mackin was also a comedian, Rich Walker. You saw Paul Bond. Now, Rich Walker and Paul Bond has his own show called The Paul Bond Show, obviously. And that'll be coming out fairly soon. Rich Walker is a sidekick and opener guy. And shout out to you guys. You guys rock. I'm looking forward to seeing the show, so stick around. So what do you think, Evie? That was, they were looking a little different back then?
I was going to say,
different?
what year was that? 19...
That'd be like
1925?
1925. Prohibition was in full swing. That was Nucky.
Civil War.
That was Nucky's place. If you watch Boardwalk Empire, we were hanging out. You know.
You were saying that the guy Chuckles. No, he's not the guy, right? Was it Chuckles?
Well, no, it wasn't one guy named Chuckles. I'm sure there are people named Chuckles,
Yeah, I love
which
it.
would scare me. You know, they're probably right around in vans.
He did my favorite program, huh?
Chuckles. Chuckles was a comedy club,
Oh.
and it was one of the original comedy clubs back in like the 80s and 90s. And that's where a young Steve Strangio was on stage
Love it.
for the first time. Just
You know, I was born in the 90s.
You were born in the 90s?
In the 80s.
In the 80s.
I'm trying to make myself be born. In
No, yeah, you were born in the 90s, yes.
yeah, totally. I
You're
am
17.
10.
You're,
Yeah.
17, you're 10 years
17
old.
years
You're
old.
17 years old. She's jailbait. And, you know, 80s, let's see, in the 80s, actually my first time on stage was 1987.
I was 2.
You were 2.
That's awesome.
You were probably in the audience. I remember
I
a kid
love it.
crying.
Probably.
Yeah.
That was me. Totally.
My first time on stage was in front of 300 people at Nassau Community College, and I had to open up for all the top comics at the time, and I killed, and it was such a
Nice.
blast.
I remember you
And-
telling me about it.
And then I went straight to East Side Comedy from there, and I bombed for 3 months, but then I just kept going. I kept going back, and it's like, screw it, failure, screw that.
Yeah.
I'm going to make this happen.
That's how you
And
learn.
don't be afraid to fail. That's what I'm saying, guys. Don't be afraid to fail. I mean, otherwise, how the hell else are you going to learn, you know? And that when you're doing stand-up comedy, you will learn instantly. Trust me. And it was a blast. So, what do you say we move on to our next video? Actually, I have it right here. This is a video, a while ago I showed you guys a 1-minute play. It was called Ask Thy Question. And the premise was, you know, what if you had a chance to ask God anything you've always wanted to ask, but you only had a minute? So I made the 1-minute play, and then I kind of expanded it a bit to like 3 minutes and some change, and I turned it into a film. I shot this thing just on a regular home video camera. And we shot it in my friend Holly's backyard. Her backyard is like the size of a small national park. Because out in like Suffolk County, Eastern Long Island, they just have space. So I went there with my video camera. Josh Schaefer and Keith Sontag are in this. It's 3 minutes long. This is my short film called Ask Thy Question.
Where are my bags? Where the hell am I? Who are you?
Heaven. God. How's it hanging?
I don't get it. I was just at the mall. Where are my shoes?
This is the way you imagine heaven. And the way you imagine God. Now here's the thing. We don't have a lot of time. I'm God, we went over that. I give everyone in existence one chance to ask every question they ever wanted, then I send them on their way. Now let's get a move on.
Look, this is happening way too fast. I don't know what to ask.
Look into your heart, my son. Blah, 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 woo, woo, woo. Let's get a move on. Kick it into high gear. Go.
What is the meaning of life?
Toast.
Toast?
No explanations. Answers only. Next question.
What is the one true religion?
Unitotalism. 12 people 38 years ago finally got it right. Just before they got hit by a bus. What else you got?
Who shot JFK?
Aliens.
Aliens?
Oh, come on. Challenge me.
Why does sex feel so good?
Because you wouldn't do 98% of those things that you do if it didn't. Good question. Bad visual. What else you got?
Will I ever find true love?
I'm God, not a magic 8-ball.
Okay. Well, why is there so much suffering in the world?
That one again. Oh, boy. There is so much suffering in the world because if only good things happen to you, you wouldn't truly appreciate life and all its wonders.
Okay. I guess that sort of makes sense.
Of course it makes sense. I'm God over here.
Do you need a hug?
What?
Do you need a hug?
Yeah. Hey, watch those hands. Oh,
You truly are a loving God.
yeah. Now, Domino, Patris, Pizza Huttis, Carmenis Electris. Now scram.
One last question.
Row J, parking space 12. And yes, you left the keys in the car. Moron! Come on, people! Let's move it while we're young. Time's wasting.
Keith Sontag is God. That was cool, huh? That had echoes. Keith Sontag has God. Josh Schaefer as the guy. Written, directed, shot, catered, best boyed, key gripped by this guy right here. And shot in Holly's backyard. So there it was. Ask that question. Hey, Evie.
Hello.
Do you have any questions that you've always wanted answered?
Do you know what I was just thinking?
Yes.
I was asking just earlier, about an hour ago, if
Yes.
there's any way I would ever get a Yankee shirt. And somehow, miraculously, Mario from the sports rant earlier
Cool guy.
took his Yankee shirt off of his back
Wow.
and gave it to me. So not
I see
only am I supporting, the other way, not only am I supporting
Evie
the
is showing me.
Yankees,
Yeah.
but I'm also supporting
Madhouse
our show.
TV.
Woohoo.
Woohoo! Yankee.
How
Now,
to get a shirt off someone's back. That's
oh, I know how to
something-
do that. Oh, I know how to do that. It involves dinner,
Yeah.
but you know the whole
Of a
thing.
man's back?
Oh, man's back? No, I don't do that. I'll just take it.
Do you know what? That reminds me of the story with the pizza box. When
Okay.
we did the pizza box for one of the shows.
Oh yeah, so we just to tell we need something for the pizza delivery babe.
Yes.
That's in Savage Hot Babe Massacre, one of the plays in Random Acts of Horror.
So before I was like, oh, how are we going to get a pizza box? And they were just like, oh no, we need to get a pizza. I was like, well, we don't. No one's going to eat pizza
Yeah.
like right now at like 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
So I was
I do.
like, I'll do my magic. So they were all around the corner, and
Yeah.
I walked into a pizza shop, and literally I walked back out and started going, "Rah!"
And you just got the pizza box.
No, because I walked in, I said it really helps being British and having tits.
Mm-hmm.
Because like, I was like, we really need a pizza box for our play, and he literally just went
There you
and
go.
had it to me. I didn't pay anything.
Well, you see,
So-
you can say that and sound classy, being British and having tits, but when I say it, it sounds dirty. Hey, being British and having tits. What are you gonna get? So it's really weird. You know, she's from England.
No shit.
Yeah.
I thought I lost my accent.
then we'll be talking like this throughout the entire
What?
time.
Mad Pixie.
Oh my
Like
God.
the Mad Pixie.
Mad Pixie!
Oh my God.
So guys, lots more coming up on the Strangio Show. That's me. We'll be showing some stuff from A Good Man, which is my very first independent feature film. We got some behind-the-scenes stuff, me talking to Tara Connery, and then we have a scene with Tara Connery and Josh Schaefer and this guy right here. But he said we go to a commercial break, and we'll be right back with the Strangio Show for Madhouse TV. What? Welcome back to the Strangio Show. I'm Steve Strangio, hanging out here at Madhouse TV. Standing on a spot right below me that says Steve, that two lovely ladies sent me a picture of them like just bowing to. They were just bowing to it, and it was really cool, and I enjoyed that. Hi, girls. Alicia and Corinne. So we are having a damn good time here. We're hanging out with Evie Turner, who is right over there behind the board. Hi, Evie. Nice lady with the British accent. It's amazing. Isn't it amazing how like everybody on Long Island instantly like says, "Where are you from? Oh my God, I love that accent."
Are you Australian?
I don't understand what an accent sounds like. Oh my God. So I like to think I don't have a Long Island accent, but I do sometimes elongate my vowels.
Or I get this. Yeah. Are you an alien? What are you?
What are you? What planet are you from?
Yeah, that's what I get.
I am from the British planet. Deal with it. So I've been doing this, my first indie feature for a long time. We do a totally improvised film. Now, it wasn't, we just showed up and there was a camera and we hoped for the best. No, actually wrote out the entire structure, and then per scene we would write out the beats, and then we'd actually make up the stuff on the spot. But at least we had a place to go. So we had to learn, well, actually I had to teach what improvisation was all about, because I've been in like 10,000 improv groups. So Tara Connery, who at the time was my editor for Patch.com, also an amazing, amazing actress, actually stars in the film. We basically shot this behind-the-scenes thing of Tara and I just walking and talking and telling people what it is to do improvisation. So we said we'd check it out right now. This is Tara and I, about 2 minutes or so, talking about what's improv. Boom.
So you've told us there's no script.
Well, there is sort of a script. There's like a structure.
Okay.
We have a plan A and we have a plan B. So we know where we're going. It's just that we're going to fill in the details as we go.
But the dialogue, that's not really written. So you're using...
Yeah, the dialogue is going to be written as we go.
Okay.
Because I think, the whole thing, I've done improv for like 20 years now. Okay? And the whole thing about improv is that it's the illusion that you're making it up.
Right.
I mean, you are really kind of making it up in between, but you have those broad strokes. So it's like, let's say the scene is Steve and Tara are at the Malvern train station, and we know we're going to be talking about improvisation, and it's going to end with me discussing what it really is. So that's the broad stroke.
Okay.
So now what we're doing now is talking about how improvisation is going to work. Now, what questions do you have about how an improvisational scene is going to do? Because I think this is like kind of the first time you're going to be trying improvisational.
Well, I did a little improv in high school.
You did some in high school?
Yeah.
All right. So
yeah, I was in the theater program.
Were you like one of them like theater girls?
I was.
Nice. Nice.
So I was told that the rule of improv is that you can never say no. If someone says, "Oh my God, I can't believe you're a panda bear," you're a panda bear, and that's
I'm not a panda bear. And the scene's over. It's like, well, yes, I'm a panda bear. I do enjoy eucalyptics, and I know kung fu.
Right. You gotta go with it.
Yeah, there you go. That's how it goes. So that is what we're going to be doing, and each scene is going to be short enough to make it interesting, because we live in a short attention span generation. We live in a short attention span generation.
What did you say?
We live in a short attention generation. We do. We live in a short attention span generation, I'm telling you. So that was us just walking and talking. There is going to be a part 2, but before we get to that, yeah, that was at the Malvern train station. And I basically, before we even did that, I said to Tara, listen, let's just walk. This guy named Dan Marquardt, who was our cinematographer, was actually shooting that. He was walking backwards, and we're on the train, we're on the trestle, and like I'm trying to make sure that he doesn't fall into the train tracks. So I'm just like doing that and telling him stuff like that. So it was pretty cool. So remember, we're going to show you part 2 right now, and remember something about a panda. I mentioned something about a panda. Well, you'll find out. It'll pay off at the end. Let's check it out. Part 2 of What is Improvisation? What's going to happen is we're going to actually keep doing that in the sense of, since I know where everything is going to go, we could rely back to previous scenes. We'll shoot the scene, we'll see it, and we're going to actually assemble the scene. I think you had a question about how the hell we're going to shoot this, right?
Yeah, how is it going to be shot? I mean, how many are in your cast?
Well, we live in a short of 10. Oh, okay.
Oh.
We have about 8, maybe 9, who knows? Well, it depends on how it goes.
Right.
And we're actually going to have 2 simultaneously shooting cameras, HD cameras. What's the official name of the camera, Dan?
This one is Canon EOS 7D.
Canon EOS 7D.
And the other one's going to be a GoPro Hero.
GoPro Hero.
Ooh, I like that one.
Super fun time.
It sounds like a Power Ranger.
It does. Improv now.
It's actually a helmet cam.
It's a helmet cam. That's hysterical. That's great. Okay, cool. So I can headbutt him during the actual.
Absolutely.
I'm in for that. So they'll be shooting 2 different angles at the same time to capture everything. So it's almost like a talk radio show that you're going to be seeing happening as it's happening. But it's going to be quick enough and filled with enough information to keep people interested. And each scene will lead to the next scene. So at least we're having a normal conversation like we're having right now, but it won't be as boring as all hell. That's the goal.
Are all the characters going to know each other, or is it going to be like a Valentine's Day, New Year's Eve, they all come together?
17 superstars in one film.
Right.
All unknown actors who are damn talented, and you will know them eventually. That's my goal.
I think I know one of them.
You know one? Okay, there you go. And we're going to make sure that the characters, we're actually using everybody's real names. So it helps with the improv.
Right.
You know? And we're going to make sure that the characters, some characters know each other, some characters don't. You know? Steve playing Steve, and my friend Josh playing Josh, who's been in like 17 of my films. We're going to have a friendship. You're going to be dating Josh, but we won't know you, but I'll eventually get to know you.
Okay.
So there will be some intertwined relationships, and there's some that aren't. Something like maybe like you and I should like improvise. I don't think we actually have a scene in the movie.
Oh no!
So if we actually improvise a scene, who knows?
Okay.
Maybe wind up in the film. I know the director. Well, I'll talk to him.
Yeah. I think you have a hookup.
So that's pretty much. Any other questions before we head on to that?
No, I think I just can't wait to get it started.
Oh look, a panda.
Oh.
Oh look, a panda. Yeah, that was really fun. So yeah, that was Tara Connery. And if you want to see some of the scenes, you know, I've been tweeting a lot of the scenes. So go to @SteveStrangio. It should be coming up here fairly soon. @SteveStrangio, and that's my Twitter name. And also I'll be uploading some videos there, scenes there, so on and so forth at youtube.com/SteveStrangio. And so yeah, that's A Good Man. It's coming soon. It's being edited right now, and it'll be released probably through iTunes. If we can get a screening, that'd be cool too, but who knows. All right, gang, so that's pretty much it. We'll be coming back from commercial in just a second. I want to remind you once again about Random Acts of Horror. It opens October 12th, and it runs for 3 weekends, Fridays, Saturdays. And you can go to solunastudioNY.com. Go there, and then click the tickets thing. It'll take you straight to where you can buy tickets online. $20 a person. It's going to be like, you know, just insane, crazy things you've never seen in this area. Horror, comedy, musical. Definitely check it out. But
it's going to be genius.
It's going to be.
It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be. She directed it.
Come see the show.
She's acting in it too.
The
She's the Mad Pixie. So yeah, we got to have Alina actually do the actual voice right in front of you. Much more to come when we come back from the commercial break. We will be showing the scene, the bowling alley scene with Josh and Tara and this guy, and then we have some more behind-the-scenes stuff from A Good Man. You are watching the Strangio Show on Madhouse TV and ComedyHooHa.com. We'll be right back with more after this. We are back with the Strangio Show. I'm Steve Strangio. I better be. I'm wearing his underwear. Okay. And yeah, Tom was digging our new guy, Tom. Hey, Tom. How you doing? You want to stick your head in there? You want to maybe say hi to the gang? Just put your head in there. You want to? Oh, I gotta get up. Oh, I gotta get up now. That's Tom. Hey, Tom. How you doing, Tom? That's our new sound guy. Welcome to the show. Thanks for hanging out with us. Excellent job, by the way, sir. Thank you for hanging out with us.
He's doing good. He's doing good.
He was digging the zone ball.
Well.
He trained. You do a good job with the training.
I train people well. Okay? He was digging the zone ball. I think
he was a big fan of zone ball. You want to play zone ball?
I'll have to try it out.
I need, but then we'll get players, man. I got, and cool. I got to tell you, I wish I could tell you what's happening, but like cool stuff's going down. I made some just a really amazing contacts with zone ball recently, and a lot of amazing stuff's going to be happening. So tell thousands of your friends. Zoneballsport.com. But since we're talking about websites, we saw Comedy Hoo Ha. So comedyhooha.com. That's the website where I'm the content dude, and I take care of all the fun stuff. And you guys can be the content people too. You can join for free, and if you want to make your friends laugh and just have a damn good time, join it and be a part of it and just have a good laugh. You got to laugh, people. Why don't you laugh?
You gotta laugh.
And for our site, also go to facebook.com/The Strangio Show. That's where you can go to get some exclusive content, like some behind-the-scenes stuff or some interviews or stuff that we can't show on the show. We show it there. And I know we don't have a graphic for it yet, but madhouserealitytv.com.
We do.
Do you have a graphic for that?
Madhouse.
I'll keep talking about it when you bring it up. Madhouserealitytv.com. Have you ever wanted to be a reality star? Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, you could become a reality star. All you got to do is join, and you can have your own reality show.
I'm going to play peekaboo with him. You ready?
Let's see. Oh, hey, how you doing? Hey, what's going on? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, madhouserealitytv.com. Join it and be a star. All right, so a good man. Let's see. What else can I tell you guys about a good man? I did some, every so often I would do like...
You're a good man.
Why, thank you.
You're a very good man.
Thank you, Evie. I appreciate your belief in me. That's why my mother talks like that. And lately, every time it's like, Steven, I really believe in you, and I think you're doing a fabulous job. She's lived in the same Long Island town her entire life, and I love her. Hi, Mom. So my mom and my dad taught me what it is to be a good man. So I wrote this thing, and that's what the whole movie's about. A good man versus a bad boy versus a nice guy, and how they deal with each other. So I did this report with some exclusive behind-the-scenes stuff. And before we show the actual scene with Sarah, what do you say we check out some more behind-the-scenes reports of A Good Man? Bam. Hey guys, what's up? It's Steve with another update for A Good Man. Well, it looks like we're going to be taking another look at the way we filmed this thing, because originally I wanted to do this thing where it was like one scene after another scene in a concurrent way. But it looks like based on everybody's availability, and also the fact that we want to get this done as quickly as possible, in the best way possible, to capture the improvisational style of all this, we're going to be filming the scenes out of order, but at the same time we'll be filming maybe more than one scene in one day, which means that we're going to have a lot of really fun scheduling things to do. Oh, I love scheduling, but damn it, I'm going to make it happen. So, this Saturday, we're going to be filming 3 scenes with Helena and myself. As you already know, we already filmed the first scene with Helena, as evidenced right here.
Yeah, so I kind of have this thing, sort of meeting somebody here.
Meeting somebody here. You got like a thing going on. Is it really important? Is it something...
Well, it's this thing I'm meeting a person. It's just a thing.
A person?
Yeah.
And also on, let's see, on Monday, we're going to be filming scenes with Tara Connery, first time on the set, along with Josh. It's going to be their first date, and also what happens after that first date, which should be pretty fun.
Well, to me, a good man is, well, for one, just a good person. He's, all the qualities you'd look for in a good friend. Trustworthy, somebody that, you could tell your secrets to, and, they won't blab them to everyone in the world. And there's someone that you know is going to have your back when times get tough, and you're going to be able to enjoy the really good moments with them as well.
Last time we shot something with Josh was over at the South Shore Sports Complex in Oceanside, and that's when we actually included my sport, Zone Ball, and some of the scenes which you may have already seen right here.
Ready, and action.
So this is Zone Ball, man. It's a sport I invented. Yeah, I invented a sport. I'm like, it's just look, here's what we do, all right?
Yep, zone ball. I actually invented a sport, and I put it into my own movie. So, hey, if you're going to product placement, place your own products. That's what I say. And also, the book that I was reading in the other scene, I wrote that book. So, hey, what the heck? Maybe I should start selling these things. Who knows? So, we got lots of scenes coming up, a lot of more actors. I have the sheet right here of this is all the scheduling stuff I'll be doing with all the other actors that we have. So, I'm looking forward to hanging out with them. And stay tuned for more. I'm going to keep updating you guys with behind-the-scenes stuff. And if you have any comments, please leave them. If you see us filming in Malvern or West Hempstead, come over and say hi, hang out with us. We have a lot of really cool locations coming up. Connolly Station, Sandy Lanes, Our Town Grill. Really, really fun places in Malvern that I've actually done for my travel show. And we went back and we're going to film the movie there. And a lot of really great people. So definitely check those places out. All right, guys, that's it for now. Lots more coming up. And let me know what's up. If you like what you see, let me know what's up, and we'll talk about it on the web. And if you also like what you see and you want to share this, please do, because it's all about just sharing this thing on Facebook and Twitter and wherever else you want to go, and just getting the word out there. Thanks a lot. A Good Man coming soon. Stay tuned. And now back to you, Steve. Thanks, Steve. So yeah, that's me doing some behind-the-scenes stuff for A Good Man. We're doing a fundraising thing. The fundraising thing has ended. We raised some money, so thank you very much. And right now we're in post-production. So we may do some more shoots in a town called Malvern, maybe even West Hempstead. These are towns in Nassau County, in Long Island, in New York. It's many layers of things for people who don't live in this area. So there it is. All right, so time for the last video for today. It runs about 3 to 4 minutes or so. Am I right about the DV? How long is this scene we're going to show here? It's about 3 minutes?
3 minutes, 41 seconds.
Right, thank you. Should I try to do a British accent? Do I sound like that? If I do it like this, do I sound like a Brit? Is it a little weird?
No, you sound good, yeah.
Right, super. Yeah. Right, okay, here we go. Oh, super. I kind of sound like a Brit who is living in America.
Yeah.
This is the bowling alley scene. We talked about Sandy Lanes, which is this really retro bowling alley in Malvern, New York. And this is pretty much the first time that Tara and Josh get together as characters. Josh has invited her to go bowling. And she wears these really cool pink shoes. And I'm working behind the bar. The scene, just once again, remind you guys, totally improvised from beginning to end. Check out the scene for A Good Man.
Hey, Josh. What's up?
What's going on? Smoking. Yeah?
Oh, hey, Steve. How are you?
Hey, Tara. Okay, then. Good luck.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. I guess we're going to drink first, then bowl?
Oh, did you want one? I'm kidding. This is for you, but unfortunately you're going to have to stare at him for a while because this bartender didn't bring his tool of necessity bottle opener.
Dude, shut up.
$8 beers. $8 beers.
$8. Deal with it. Talk to the lady.
That's because he's not getting a tip.
I know. Here's a tip. Buy yourself a bottle opener. You look good.
Thank you.
Nice dressed down.
Thanks. I like your shirt.
Yeah. You look like Woodstocky. Where'd you get that? Woodstock?
Woodstocky?
I know, I'm complimenting you. I like a girl who doesn't have a problem dressing down, you know, who doesn't get too fancy schmancy. Not too much makeup.
I mean, this is a $60 shirt.
Oh, that's good. Oh, excuse me, son. Gotta tell the guys.
Business stuff?
No, she is here and looks good.
What are you, live vlogging our date?
No, I'm just letting the guys know that you're here. They want to know what was up. I told them all about you. Freaking smoking hot. You've modeled before, haven't you?
No.
Because I got some people that can hook you up. I can hook you up with no problem at all.
That's
People
okay.
will
I don't think your friends need to know about what's going on our date.
Oh, sorry. I mean, I'm still gonna though.
It's okay. You didn't know.
It's a little early to be like, you know, don't you think? You know, I don't want a power struggle. I'm just gonna let them know that we're up to nothing bad.
No, I just figured, you know.
Oh, hey guys, I'm thinking about, you know, making a move. Da da da. I'm like, exactly.
Oh, okay. All right. Then I guess it's okay.
Yeah, maybe just make it.
So,
I like your shoes.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, they look like those pink and black candies. What are they? Not like a knife.
No, I don't know.
Oh, Good and Plenty's. You look like you're wearing giant Good and Plenty's.
Oh.
Or, even better, you know, like Converse sponsored by Pepto-Bismol.
The diarrhea medicine?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
So,
I guess I'll take that as a compliment.
Yeah, you look good. I mean, you look hot. I mean, you're gorgeous.
Thanks.
I'd love to get to know you better.
Great.
Yeah,
so how was your day?
My day was, never mind. You don't want to talk about me? Or?
Yeah.
It was great. I work in healthcare, but I'm also really into the arts. And I could really, I'm thirsty.
So are you a doctor?
Oh, speaking of which, I'm sorry.
I'll make you some mixed drinks. Jeez.
Well,
oh, let me guess. You're not going to be into me because I'm not rich. Is that it?
I never said that.
I'm kidding. You don't look like a... Are you a lawyer?
No.
Oh, boy. Yeah, well, I was saying...
I have my own job. I work.
I was just talking to one of the guys. I mentioned that I'm into the arts, as well as healthcare, and I love to draw.
Great. What do you draw?
Would you pose for me for a picture?
What?
It's totally natural. I mean, I don't know. It's completely artistic, purely platonic.
Like a headshot?
No, the whole kit and caboodle.
No, that's quite okay. I think I'll keep my kit and caboodle.
What's wrong?
I think maybe this is the day I got here.
Where are you going? We're just getting started.
No, you are, not me.
I take my clothes off, too, to make you feel more comfortable. Great. Tara! What did I do? She'll be back.
Kit and caboodle?
What?
Oh, jeez.
Come on, didn't you guys tell her that I have a good personality like that? I'm just joking.
So, there you go. Kit and caboodle and all. It's a scene, totally improvised scene from a disastrous first date of Josh and Tara. But, hey, things get better for you romantics out there, so check it out. They do. Then things can only get better. Yeah. You should sing for a living. You should be like a singer or something.
Actually, I'm coming back. Because do you know what Anthony said to me? He was like,
Anthony, who is?
My fiance.
Yeah, fiance.
He said, how can you sing so badly and then sing so good? He was like, I don't understand how when you play around you could be so disastrous and then you could actually sing.
That's what people that know how to sing know how to sing badly too. Yeah,
it's more fun.
Yeah, you do that. You should just do that on purpose one day.
We had a Skype conversation last night, and behind it, I was just playing all of the stupid love songs and singing into the Strangio Show, and he was like literally like this. For the whole time, I was like, "You are the reason." Oh my god! Anyway, so
you should like go to a karaoke thing. First, sing badly.
Yeah.
And then come back and sing just amazingly.
Yeah.
And just like blow everybody's minds.
And like everyone's minds will just go. Yeah, I love it.
Full contact karaoke.
This isn't anything to do with our play.
What play are you talking about? I have right here. Look at this. This is random. See that? There. Random acts of horror. Random acts of horror. Ooh. Go to the show. 3D. Extreme close-up.
Go see.
So, it's happening October 12th. Go to So Luna Studio NY. So Luna Studio NY.com. And you can check it out. We have The Mad Pixie. We have Ex-Boyfriend. We have Savage Hot Babe Massacre. And we have My Date with a Zombie, the musical. If you like just insane, crazy, off-the-wall stuff and you're looking for something to do.
This is the one to go to.
Yeah, this is the one to go to. Okay, guys. You think we sold it enough?
Honestly, if we haven't done enough promotion for this, I do not know what else to do.
Yeah.
I do not know unless we honestly went and invaded the president at the White House and made him. You know what's the insurance begin with a P?
Protus?
Paprika?
Paprika?
Oh my goodness,
puppies?
it's the woman.
Pugs?
It's the woman.
Pugs? The woman.
It's the insurance, the car insurance.
Thank
you for calling.
I have no idea.
Not progression.
Progressive.
Progressive.
Who's now a sponsor on our show. No, they're not really a sponsor. They should be.
Wish.
We're really good.
No,
her name is Flo.
Yeah. Flo.
The character's Flo.
There's a commercial where she literally takes over every single TV and radio station in the entire world.
Okay.
And she's like, you must call Progressive. That's the only other bit of promotion that we could have possibly done for this.
I say we get George, put him in a tutu, and let him run down Long Island Expressway.
You know he would.
He would do that.
And because he said, give me a sandwich board over my tutu, and I would run down any street you want.
Oh, man.
It'd be amazing.
So, guys, that's pretty much the show. We're going to be showing you a commercial for Savage Hot Babe, Random Acts of Hoo-Ha coming up next. Also want to remind you guys, next show, I'm actually going to be showing a lot of stuff that I did at the New York Comic-Con. I'm actually going to be going to New York Comic-Con this weekend. And I'll be live blogging, live tweeting throughout I'll be there for 3 days. It's a 4-day show, but I'll be there for 3 days. My goal is to interview Bruce Campbell, So Bruce, I'm coming for you, and to get him on the show. If you don't know who Bruce Campbell is, just don't talk to me. And if you want to find out more, go to facebook.com/The Strangio Show, and I'll be uploading lots of really cool stuff there. Also, the one we don't have a thing for is facebook.com/Happy Saturdays. I'll be doing some stuff there as well. But also at Steve Strangio for Twitter, and I'll be doing that as well. Hey, listen, I want to thank Evie Turner. Evie Turner for hanging out with me. And
Steve, who's Bruce Campbell?
just don't talk to me. Do not talk to me right now. Army of Darkness, Evil Dead 2. The man is a god.
I'm joking. I'm just joking.
I know you're kidding. He's also, if you don't know, he's playing, on Burn Notice right now. So it's a pretty good show. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. This has been the Strangio Show. Helena Noel, who the man who loves you? That's the guy right here. I love you. And we'll be back with more and next week, New York Comic Con. But right now, folks, don't forget, Random Acts of Horror right here at Madhouse TV. Boom.